Okay, just shooting off a quick fasting video. Day 3 of this fast won't be over until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, but I'm more than halfway through, okay? Am I? No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm about halfway through day 3, which means I've done 2.5 full 24-hour periods, roughly speaking, okay? The first 2 days was water, today was juices. Interesting thing has just happened. I can taste the tar from my smoking days coming up out of my lungs. I mean, the lungs are supposed to go through a healing process during fasting anyway, but the only other time when I've tasted the tar from my smoking days, which ended 3.5 years ago, coming out of my lungs, was when I started doing cardio about 2 or so years ago. And then bam, was it 1 year ago? I can't remember now precisely, but it was substantially after I'd actually stopped smoking. And then of course I did the cardio, I could taste the crap coming back up again, but I haven't tasted that for a long time, even though I've been doing cardio. Now I'm on this day 2.5, or 2 days plus a half a day of fasting. I'm tasting it now. So if the fast is cleaning out my lungs, it might actually be preventing or reducing the risk of lung cancer later in life as a result of my smoking days. I think that's quite significant. Other things I felt today so far, a lot more hunger today, but then just hit more juices. I've had all sorts. I've discovered that I don't quite get on with courgette or zucchini, as you Americans call it, juice. It's not quite my sort of thing. But I've been doing all sorts of other stuff, like bags of salad that have been in the fridge that are nearly at their best before date. I just get that, shove all that straight into the blender, all of it, into the juicer, all of it straight into the chimney, temper that down, and then put apple and carrot on top, maybe cucumber as well, and then dilute it all with water, because I've been diluting all my juices with extra water, filtered or distilled, and then basically get that down inside me. I think my favorite juice combination today has been apple plus celery plus parsley plus, what was the other thing I put in it? Cucumber. And that was really cooling, really refreshing, really rather nice. As I say, this discovery, so to speak, about my lungs has been really rather good. Also, I don't know whether you've seen on my other channels that I've been doing enemas on and off for about a year or so, and I've been doing enemas, or I started enemas during this particular fast and on the run up to the fast itself. Interesting that the one I've done today, okay, seems to have freed up an awful lot of space downstairs. I felt the ileum, which is the bit of small intestine which runs up to the ascending colon. The ascending colon's on your right hand side, okay, started to feel much more free, and feelings of blockages and gunk inside the digestive tract seems to have really subsided. It'll take a bit while longer before the entire system is completely drained of all the solid food, and I'm just cleaning out extra debris that's been junked up in there for a long period of time. But so far I'm actually quite excited about this. I don't have the same kind of dread and fear. I feel excited. I don't like the sudden pangs of hunger which come upon you. I don't like that at all. And yeah, when you're on juices, I've discovered today, juice fasting, okay, you've got more energy, you've got more vitality, you feel you can handle much more, and that's a very good thing. So today has been juices, water, tea, and I've been using a liquid stevia for the sweetener in the tea, which means I'm not having aspartame, I'm not having maltodextrin, I'm just having stevia and water added to my my wonderful oolong teas or green teas and white teas that I've been having. So it's all rather interesting. Now I have a concern about the affordability of this, because if I carry on for a long period of time, there's still a lot of produce I'll be shoving through the Breville. But just see how it goes. If the affordability gets too much, I may revert back to water fasting. I don't know, or I may just bring the whole thing to not necessarily to a close, but on to the next stage, which would be the smoothies. namely lots of green stuff and a little bit of fruit and water in the blender, whiz the whole thing till it's a liquid, maybe add some ice as well, and then just like get that down me. That's the theory anyway. So, speak to you again soon with the next update.